city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jake Arrieta gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Matt Carpenter heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. Around first, on his way to second now, and a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first, and he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now a swing, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Well, these guys have certainly come to swing the bats. They get the leadoff double, now a single, and they're threatening to put a good number on the board here in the very first inning.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Batting fourth.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Zobrist.
Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Brandon Moss set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Ben Zobrist comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Anthony Rizzo takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. Peralta for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Chris Bryant set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Rendell Grichuk will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Arrieta is ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider runner away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball in the inside corner.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. He can go get him with the best of anyone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Colton Wong into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken off.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Jason Hayward will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Now in the box, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Moss is under it near the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Carpenter is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Arrieta into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Here comes the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Hit to third. Bryant is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Inside corner called a strike, 1-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Matt Holliday steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
First baseman.
Brandon Moss stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Addison Russell digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dexter Fowler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Piscotty sprinting after it. One away. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta with a great stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. But this one is all tied up. A great effort defensively, but it couldn't prevent a run from crossing the plate.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.